Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're feeling stuck in your current life situation, but deep inside you know you deserve more, then this video is for you. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 steps to reinvent yourself and create a personal brand at any age. It is never too late to be the person you'd like to be and to live the life that you deserve. And in this video, we'll break down some simple steps that can help you become that version of yourself that you've always wanted. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Claire. I'm a former banker turned senior manager and co-owner of a business in the construction industry. I've had to reinvent myself numerous times, and I will share with you some of my own tips from my personal experiences to show you that it is not easy, but it definitely can be done. So let's get into it. The first step is to define your brand. For this video's purposes, I'll be using the word brand and identity synonymously. So your current identity was probably shaped ages ago and also subconsciously. This was based on the environment that you grew up, your upbringing, socioeconomic factors, etc. So most of the times what happens is people just go by day to day, and then you wake up one day and you're middle-aged and unhappy and you have no idea how you got there, but you know you have the potential to do better. So the first step is to really do some reflection and look at where you are now and be honest with yourself. What are the things that you're satisfied with in your life and what areas need some changing? This exercise probably works best if you're writing things down. Identify your passions, values, strengths, and what makes you unique. Write down your goals and don't limit yourself. These could be as small or as big as you like. If you're a person that is always late, for example, it could be as simple as you want to change that and you want to be punctual. We have a cousin in our family who is well known for being late all the time. At all family functions, he is usually at least 3 hours late if he turns up at all. And he has some amazingly ridiculous excuses too each time. So maybe you're like this cousin of mine and you're tired of being late. Write down that you want to be known as being the punctual person. Second step is to have your reasons before results. Now that you've written down your traits and goals, you move on to the next step, which is to have a compelling reason. Author Oliver Burkeman of 4,000 Weeks says you need to have your reasons before results. You need to have a compelling reason as to why you want to be that person or do those things. Without a compelling reason, it's highly unlikely you commit to the change. What is your why? It could be because you're about to have a child and you need to have your finances in order, or you're looking for a partner and you need to be exercising to be more attractive and fit, or you want to make your parents proud. Whatever your why is, it must be backed by strong emotion, otherwise it'll be hard to commit because willpower sometimes fails. I had to leave the bank after 15 years and that was all I knew and it was scary, but my why was a lot stronger. I was seeking more flexibility in my life and to be able to be available for my husband and my kids and my husband's business, which was growing. The third step is to pay yourself first. Now you've decided what you'd like to become and you've got your why. The next step is to start. It seems simple enough, but this is probably the trickiest part. The phrase to pay yourself first has its roots in finance, where it's encouraged to put some money into savings first after getting paid before you spend it on all other things with the intention of saving what's remaining, because most of the time there is nothing remaining. The same principle applies to working on yourself. Most used excuse for people not taking action or committing to something is the lack of time. Unfortunately or fortunately, whichever way you'd like to look at it, everyone gets 24 hours in a day. In his book 4,000 Weeks, Oliver Burkeman shares the disturbing realization that if you live to be about 80, which by most people's standards is a long life, you will only have lived 4,000 weeks. That seems really short now that you put it that way. It would be a shame to waste away your time and not at least try to commit to being the best version of yourself. Use your 24 hours wisely. The trick is to just do something. If something is important to you, you need to make time. Force the time. Allocate the time. Time block. However you'd like to phrase it, you need to make the time. No matter how little, as long as you just stay committed to doing it. So if your goal is to be fit, for example, and you want to exercise, start with 5 minutes a day. Start with walking just 10 minutes around your block. And you soon realize that once you keep it this, you gradually increase the time that you spend in doing these things, and then you become more confident and you want to carry on. The last step is to be content with imperfection. Well, at least in the beginning. The first few weeks or months, you're definitely going to suck. The reason why most people don't even start is because they're scared to fail. They're scared of failing because their version in their head of how perfect or how easy things are going to be is actually going to be different from reality. So, what you need to do is to just embrace imperfection and just start. When I left the banks after 16 years, I was so frustrated at myself because for a good 12 months, I was learning a whole new world of construction. I wasn't confident because I was still learning and I was struggling, particularly in a male dominated industry. I felt like people did not take me seriously and it was so frustrating. Banking is all I'd ever known. And for almost a year, I was just like, what have I done? But I stuck with it and now I'm more confident. I kept learning. Now I know more and I'm more competent. And because of that, I'm more efficient at my tasks. I've helped the business grow in revenue and I'm confidently managing a team of people who look up to me, and I've got colleagues in the industry who respect me. It takes time, and if you just stick with it, the rewards will be worth it. Perfection paralysis is a thing and it holds back a lot of people. We'll always have our limits, which will render our imaginary creations or plans less than perfect. We will not have enough time, enough skills, enough knowledge, but the fact is, if you don't start, you don't progress. So just start and improve over time. Baby steps. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe to see more videos like this to help you become the best version of yourself. Let me know in the comments what your ideal person would be and if you have any stories of how you've rebranded yourself. I would love to hear